Today we're here visiting
Wynwood Art District in Miami.
Let's go!
The Wynwood Arts District, one of America's best hipster neighborhoods, according to Forbes magazine, was not always this way. Back in 2003, artists, art dealers, and curators from all walks of life started transforming a once lifeless and crime-riddled warehouse area into an arts district by painting some buildings and renting warehouses as studios. With the help of the development of Midtown and the Miami Design District, Wynwood started to garner attention in 2009 when the project Wynwood Walls was first started. Visionary developer Tony Goldman started purchasing many old, rundown warehouses, then commissioned artists from around the world and tasked them with painting outdoor wall space covering the facades of the buildings. It's now considered one of the largest open-air street art installations in the world. All the stores and businesses are painted with curious and colorful images, blending them with the rest of the area. Not even this huge concrete mixing plant in Miami or the bathrooms can escape the fury of the artist's spray paints. We recommend you explore every inch of this neighborhood because you never know what crazy art installation you may find. In 2015, just in time for Art Basel, the Wynwood Art Walls Garden was opened. This outdoor museum, covering more than 80,000 square feet of abandoned warehouse walls, is saturated with bright, eclectic street art and whimsical graffiti that provides for a very cool and interesting artistic experience that will certainly stimulate your senses. Since its start, more than 50 artists from 16 countries have brought the walls to life. Making our way through the patio, we are immediately immersed in the art. The variety of styles and substance is captivating. It's very hot today here in Miami, and Maia needs a break and a refreshment. We step outside to the crazy streets of Wynwood once again and find this really cool gelato place called Cuore. The gelatos come in several delicious flavors and they are packaged in this really awesome packaging that won an international award. We sat on the swing-style chairs that hang from the ceiling and enjoyed this wonderful treat before heading back to our art book. Besides the wall art, there are plenty of art galleries all over Wynwood, I believe 40 in total. Most are focused on ultra-modern art, street-inspired with bright colors, whimsical and cartoonish subjects. There are many focused on social justice, consumer culture, and worldly issues very relevant to our daily struggles. Like the artist duo Fail from Brooklyn. Others bring positive messages and inspiration. Yet, there is no shortage of more traditional art galleries. All in all, there is art for every taste out here. Think of it and you will find it. I was particularly impressed by Peter Tunney, a neo-pop artist working with language and text. His large-scale paintings are created from collaged packing materials and newspapers and offer super cool positive messages.
Come, I want to show you my favorite cat. I like this cat because it has so much colors. And I like the star in the middle. And also I love cats. They're so cute.
We keep on walking and then we get an awesome surprise.
Hey, look what I found. I found a museum of graffiti.
As a surprise, we bumped into the graffiti museum. As As you may know, Maya and I love graffiti, and we even made a video on the history of graffiti that you may want to watch later if you like. We'll put the link up top and on the description box below. The Museum of Graffiti was formed to preserve its history and celebrate its emergence in design, fashion, advertising, and galleries. The museum experience includes an indoor exhibition space, 11 exterior murals, and a fine art gallery. The walls inside are filled with historical photos of old master graffiti artists, particularly from the cradle of graffiti, New York City. Learn the history of how this wonderfully misunderstood art form originated while experiencing a color and design overload. What a treat! There is even a world-class gift shop stocked with limited edition merchandise and exclusive items from the world's most talented graffiti artists. As we exit the gallery, our stomachs are now rumbling. We need to eat. Fortunately, Wynwood has plenty of food options. Although on the pricey side, the quality is excellent. We decided on this really cool Asian street food inspired restaurant called Go Bistro. My shrimp tempura was phenomenal. Every second Saturday of each month, a community-wide art walk is held. Galleries, art studios, alternative spaces, and showrooms open their doors to the public for art, music, and refreshments. You can also find a variety of tour options to explore the neighborhood. All this is why Wynwood ranks among the 16 most Instagrammable, is that even a word? Places in the US, and you can immediately understand why this is so. I was stopped at least 3 times by onlookers who wanted their pics taken next to the amazing wall art. For me as an artist, it's important to recognize that the success of Wynwood wouldn't exist without the works of every artist who's contributed to creating the bright and dynamic environment visitors get to experience. The compositions, colors, and emotions on all these works of art have led the way to turning this once dilapidated neighborhood of Miami into an energetic, colorful, and fun entertainment area. As we start walking back to the car, I catch some final glimpses of some artwork on the sidewalk under my footsteps. It served as a sort of an analogy, making me think about my own journey as an artist, the ups, the downs, the challenges, the victories, the things I have learned on my own as well as from other artists, but most importantly, reflect on this amazing journey I have been blessed to be a part of. Then I look up at Maya and wonder what's in store for her in the future. As a dad, I can only hope exposing her to different art experiences stimulates her love for art while expanding her vision of the world. Much like humans, art comes in many different forms, shapes, and colors. Yet, what's really important is the heart, the message, and the feeling of the art itself, and our ability as humans to appreciate it. As to what Maya will do later in life, that remains up to her.